Welcome to our overview of SMT automation storage solutions sold and serviced by our partner at JUKI. We're here in Italy in our demo room. As you can see, we have a lot of equipment, and we're going to try to show you in a few minutes everything we have in terms of solutions for companies working in electronics manufacturing. Our solutions provide a simple way to manage the flow of material from the receiving up to bringing the material to the lines, returning the material, preparing the kits and everything else. Our purpose, our major goal is to provide a solution to a customer. So we take care of the interfacing. We interface to the ERP system, to any MES, or to the pick-and-place lines. Connecting to the pick-and-place lines is very important. It allows us to get some data, which are really important, but also to get low-level warnings automatically to our automated storages. We're going to start today from the incoming material station. This is the place where material is registered, and we're applying a unique ID to each component. We can scan reels or anything that fits in this area. On that monitor over there, we have a module which is connecting to the ERP system. You can see the rows of an open order. Those rows are coming from the ERP system. And the material that is registered very easily is registered against that PO. So we're not going to go to the details of the software right now, but it is possible to set rules very easily for suppliers, and the purpose of the product is to increase the speed in registration, but also to get rid of any mistake during the registration of material. SMT automation provides also solutions to manage material on the shelves in a dry cabinet like this ISM 500, this is the name, or an automated storage like this one here, which is called ISM 1800. Let's start from managing the material on the shelves. Here we have the PDA. I have an extraction queue. The button is blinking, and I have two rows here. One is for the external material, and one is for the material on the static A. We call it static A. Is the ISM 500. Is a pick-to-light system. Let's start from the material which is left on the shelves. Here on the shelves, we could store anything. You can store PCBs, screws, cables, anything. The operator will just follow the list of positions where he has to go and collect material. So if I go to the first row, I have C2. C2 is placed over here. I have one element. I scan the element, and as you can hear, the sound is positive. This is what I need. In fact, you can see the list is checking out the first element of the list. If I try to collect something which is not part of this extraction, you can hear the sound is telling the operator that this is not what I need. Same thing is for the dry cabinet here, pick-to-light system. Actually, the operator, by using this system, gets some extra help. I'm going to open the extraction queue, so you can see now that there are some red LEDs, which are turned on right now. I cannot open this door unless I access with my PIN. Now it's open, and I can start collecting this material. It's very easy. The operator comes to the positions which is turned on and scans the material. Scans the unique ID. The light turns off, so I know that this is the material I need. All our equipment are equipped with humidity control. So if this was an MSD component, when I start counting when it comes out, I start counting the floor life. The PDA also allows us to keep track of MSD with the components inside a bag. I can tell the software that I'm going to set out of the bag this component here. I will scan the unique ID and set the reel out. And now the reel is out of the bag. Actually, is a JEDEC tray. The JEDEC tray is out of the bag. When it returns back, if it goes back to the bag, I can tell this via PDA. But normally our customers are using the towers and the dry cabinet to return MSD component, avoiding the need to repack, vacuum, and relabel the components. You can see here on the monitor the software. We keep track. This is the JEDEC tray 999495, and we are storing the first picture that was taken by the camera. So we're storing a picture when the material is registered on the table, and we're also storing the last image, 2 pictures. So the first one on the table and the second on the machine, to keep track of the status, physical status of the components. We can also, this is an MSD component, we can also go to the menu and see the MSL report. We generate automatically a report since we are able to identify when material is in or out of the towers. You can see when the component was created, when the position, the relative humidity, and also the available time. You can see also when the component was expired here, this day. Relative humidity was above 10% and the available time was 0. This is done all automatically, so you don't need to do this manually. Here we have some material which has been extracted from the ISM 1800. This is an automated storage. It allows us to prepare material automatically. Operators can come here and collect easily the material. We can stack up to 27 cases. It means 54 reels at a time. Loading back the material is as easy as collecting it. We just position the cases here. We have a camera here which is reading the unique IDs, the barcodes on the reels, and we'll store them properly. I will just close the door and press the button insert. Now the machine will start loading back the material automatically. While this is happening, if I have an urgent reel call from the line, I mentioned previously that we can connect to the SMT line. So if we receive a line shortage from the line, the machine, the loading stops or unloading, and we receive the urgent reel from the drawer here. So we will never stop the SMT line. Now the operator at the incoming material station has finished the registration of material, and he is returning the material to the towers through the AGV system. He goes to the application for the purpose, and he's sending the material to the specific module which is over there. Now the AGV will transport autonomously and automatically the material to this block of machines here. The loading is automatic. There is no need of operators involved. We can load up to 54 reels at a time, both 7 inches and 15 inches. Let me describe you very quickly what is this module here, and then for today we are done with this small and quick overview of our products. This is a block of machines. Each machine is connected to each other through shuttles on the top, which are transferring the cases with material back and forth. So the one on the front is a 3600. We can store up to 3600 reels only in this module here. We have humidity control. It can be 7 and 15 inches, or only 1 or 7 or only 15. This is an expansion module of the 13600. It's called 13900. We can store up to 3900 reels if we're storing 7 inches, 8 millimeters high. And this is the last module, the MIM. You can see, well, the AGV is going back to the parking position, and you can see, if you come with the camera a little bit closer, you can see over there the shutting door is opening and the material automatically. This whole block is configurable, it's modular. We can remove the 13900 and connect 3600 with an MIM, or we can remove the MIM with the AGV system and keep only the 3600 plus the 3900. So it's an the front module with an expansion module. This would be around 7,500 reals altogether, these two, plus the one on the bottom there is almost 10,000 reals. So it's modular. We can start from one module, then in the future expand with more capacity, and finally reach the full automation. I mentioned previously that we can also bring material to the X-ray counter automatically. We can do this also in a defined time of the day. We can bring all the material to the X-ray counter machine. I have tried to show and talk about the things that we are providing as in terms of solutions for material handling. I hope that you had an opportunity to understand a little bit what we provide. But if you are interested in having a full demo with more details, don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much and have a great show. Bye.